A right-wing Christian activist in Colorado is furious because a reporter quoted her accurately, and it turns out her exact words make her sound completely unhinged. Her name is Erin Lee. She founded Protect Kids Colorado, a group obsessed with what is inside children's pants, and they are responsible for 3 ballot measures that people can vote on in November. 2 of those measures specifically target trans children by restricting sports participation and certain forms of gender-affirming care. Now, recently, Lee accused 9 News reporter Kyle Clark of publishing stories claiming that she's a cult leader who covers children in blood. And that would be outrageous if he said that, which is probably why she offered no video of him ever saying that, because it never happened. She just made up the persecution in her mind because that is what conservative Christians do. But Clark did have some receipts, including a video from 2021 in which Lee was discussing LGBTQ ideology and said Christians needed to cover their children in the blood of Jesus to win a spiritual battle.
If we all arm our children with truth and cover them in the blood of Jesus, I truly believe that we will win this spiritual battle for our children.
To be clear, nobody put those words in her mouth. Those are words she chose because she's a lunatic. Clark also shared another news segment in which Lee called Colorado legislators actual demons. No citations provided.
I took a bunch of heat for saying that the legislature is run by actual demons, but how are we not supposed to call attention to this when this is how they act?
So, Kyle Clark didn't have to distort anything to make Erin Lee sound unhinged. He just pressed play. This is the problem with conservative Christians complaining about mainstream media coverage. Inside their religious bubble, they can talk about blood and demons and spiritual warfare, and everyone treats it like it's perfectly normal discourse. But whenever normies hear those words, we realize how deeply broken all of these bigots are. None of this language would ever make sense outside of the context of their Christian mythology. Erin Lee doesn't want fair coverage. She just wants to harm trans children under the banner of protecting kids, spread religious rhetoric to Christian audiences, and then present herself to everyone else as a responsible, nonpartisan activist. And maybe she could get away with it if she just stopped opening her dumb mouth.
Let me just be perfectly clear on where I stand. You believe. If helping you believe, or believing helps you be a better person, then believe and be a better person. I've said it a million times. My wife's a believer. Many people in my inner circle are believers. Having said that, if you are one of these people that talks about covering your children in the blood of Christ, you are fucking psychotic. You are a danger to the mental health of your own children. You are in a fucking cult if that's how you talk.